Will Hunting is influenced by many characters in the film Good Will Hunting, including Sean Maguire, who helps him confront his emotional baggage and psychological barriers. Professor Gerald Lambo, who sees Will as a mathematical prodigy and wants to harness his potential for academic success. Skylar shows love and support, which helps challenge Will to envision a future beyond his limited circumstances. And of course Chucky Sullivan, his best friend, providing a groundbreaking presence. He's a loyal friend who grew up with Will in South Boston, working alongside him.
You sure about that?
Oh yeah.
One of my favourite scenes from the movie is Chuck's monologue about Will's future at the construction site. The Good Will Hunting script is 121 pages. The film shows the journey of Will going from a troubled 20-year-old janitor who's a math genius to Will Hunting deciding to leave his old life behind and pursue his dreams. The scene between Will and Chuck at the construction site starts on page 103. By this point in the film, Will is somewhat 80% of what he becomes. So let's do a scene breakdown on Chuck's influence and how the element of wisdom is delivered.
I bet you can't tell me what it smells like in the Sistine Chapel.
Wisdom emerges from a combination of elements. Many of them occur in this scene. This scene, much like any conflicting scenes with high stakes, works like a tennis match, bouncing between Chuck and Will's train of thoughts. Chuck describes the construction site as a microcosm of life, where every action shapes the future. It goes perfect with the scene settings as they're at a construction site. He points out the precision and skill required to build something from the ground up, likening it to the journey of life. The scene begins with Will telling Chuck about his plan to keep the status quo.
So how's your lady? She's gone. Gone where? Medical school in California. Really? Yeah. When was this? It's like a week ago. Well, that sucks. So, when are you done with those meetings? Like the week after I'm 21. Yeah, they gonna hook you up with a job or what? Yeah, fucking sit in a room and do long division for the next 50 years. Yeah, probably make some nice bank, though. I'm gonna be a fucking lab rat. Better than this shit. Way out of here. I want to way out of here for. I mean, I'm gonna fucking live here the rest of my life. You know, be neighbors, you know, we'll have little kids, fucking take them to Little League together up Foley Field. Look, you're my best friend, so don't take this the wrong way.
This line shows a true turn for the scene.
In 20 years, if you're still living here, coming over my house to watch the Patriots game, still working construction, I'll fucking kill you. That's not a threat, what? That's a fact. I'll fucking kill you. What the fuck are you talking about?
He may challenge Will's assumptions, encourage him to consider alternative perspectives, and help him think critically about his choices and their potential consequences.
Look, you got something none of us have. Oh, come on. Why is it always this? I mean, I fucking owe it to myself to do this or that. What if I don't want to? No. Fuck you. You don't owe it to yourself. You owe it to me. Because tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and I'll be 50. And I'll still be doing this shit. That's all right. That's fine.
Whose mention of doing the same sort of work he does shows he knows he can relate. Chuck draws on his own life experience and the knowledge he has gained to offer insight to Will.
I mean, you're sitting on a winning lottery ticket. You're too much of a pussy to cash it in.
He understands and acknowledges Will's struggles, fears, and aspirations.
And that's bullshit. Because I'd do fucking anything to have what you got.
Chuck likely engages in introspection, reflecting on his own values, beliefs, and experiences to offer advice to Will.
So would any of these fucking guys. It'd be an insult to us if you're still here in 20 years. Hanging around here is a fucking waste of your time. You don't know that. I don't? No, you don't know that. No, I don't know that. Let me tell you what I do know. Every day I come by your house and I pick you up. And we go out, we have a few drinks and a few laughs, and it's great. You know what the best part of my day is? For about 10 seconds from when I pull up to the curb and when I get to your door. Because I think maybe I'll get up there and I'll knock on the door and you won't be there. No goodbye, no see you later, no nothing. Just left. I don't know much, but I know that.
Chuck may encourage Will to embrace a mindset of continuous learning and adaptation, seeking out opportunities for growth, and being willing to adapt plans and goals as circumstances change. Ultimately, towards the end of the scene, telling him of the daily routine of picking up Will leads to a great payoff at the end of the film. Hoping he's not there is Chuck's true hope of Will being able to adapt to a better future. Chuck ultimately wins this tennis match. The wisdom of Chuck's speech comes through elements as pointed out: knowledge, experience, introspection, critical thinking, empathy, and willingness to learn and adapt. And as stated earlier, this is what creates wisdom. Philosophical conflict is what helps keep the scene alive, much like how that's a thing used to help keep any story alive. It did it well in Good Will Hunting. And this film went on to win Best Original Screenplay at the Oscars following its release.
I just said to Matt, losing would suck and winning would be really scary, and it's really, really scary.
It's not there.
For more on conflict, check out the videos here.